my hair so frizzy? Is it because I live in Louisiana where the humidity today is 90%? Yeah, that's probably why.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Today we're going to talk about John Frieda Frizz Salon Shape Ionic Blow Dryer. The reason I got this blow dryer is because I desperately wanted the Dyson one. Now, I know you've seen the Dyson one, and this was recommended by several of my viewers and a salon professional as a dupe for that. So I had to get it and try it out. This price point is $40, so way more affordable than the Dyson. I will never be able to afford the Dyson ever in a million years because who has $400 for a hair dryer? But we're going to try this one out and see how close it is to the Dyson. If I was the one duped, I'm going to be so angry. No, I'm just kidding. That's what you do when you try out products. Sometimes you get a dud. So we're going to see if this is a dud or if it is a dupe. And just real quick, I wanted to point out the worst thing about the packaging was this little plastic thing that was holding the cord together. I don't understand why these are on there because they are so annoying. I seriously struggled to get that open for the longest time. I'm actually going to read the instructions. I know that is shocking. The first thing we should be aware of is that we should keep this away from water. I think the next most important thing is to never operate it while sleeping. 2 heat headings. I said headings because this is my head. 2 heat settings plus a cool setting. Use the high heat setting for the initial drying and the low heat setting as hair begins to dry and to style it. And then use the cool to set it.
This has an advanced ionizing function.
Generates negative ions
To neutralize.
the generally positive charge on flyaway frizzy hair, eliminates static electricity, provides shine, and 3 times the frizz control. It does say if you have long or thick hair, it might be easier and quicker to use a normal hair dryer. I've got like 4 strands of hair, so that will not be a problem for me. Once the hair is 80%, very specifically says 80, not 60, not 82. But 80% dry, then you can create your style using the styler. For maximum volume and body, section the hair, turn the appliance on, place the appliance in the hair close to the roots and brush through the section to remove any tangles. For added root lift, hold the brush in place at the roots for a few seconds. Repeat as necessary. After use, switch off.
Thank you.
It's got a snazzy filter that you can take off and clean. Legit. I'm excited. I'm muting the sound of the blow dryer now so that you don't have to be super annoyed by it. I don't want to annoy you. I want you to stick around. But at the very beginning of that clip, you could hear that it is a pretty quiet motor. It's not overpowering. You could actually have someone sitting in the room and you could pretty much carry on a conversation with them because it's actually not that loud. My hair has pretty much 0 body the majority of the time. So let's do what the instructions say and hold it there to the count of 3. Now I expect to have big, bouncy, curly, full-bodied hair. Well, maybe not curly since I have curly hair. Okay, let's do this again. I got to get some body going. Got to get some body. I hope this works. I'm sure I'm doing this wrong as I have no real knowledge of how to style my hair with this thing, but I'm doing the best I can, so be nice to me. Somebody call the ambulance. I'm about to burn my hand on this tiny dryer. One thing I really liked about this that I found better than using a blow dryer is the fact that you can brush your hair with this, and while you're brushing, air is blowing onto your hair, and it's drying. Genius. It really is genius. Once again, I burn my hand. Most of the front of my hair was dry, but the back was not quite as dry and took just a tiny bit longer to finish. In all, I only spent about 7 minutes on my hair. It wasn't 100% dry, but it was dry enough. It was dry enough for me anyway. And here I burned my hand again. I turned the heat down like the instructions said because I'm pretending to act like I know what I'm doing. It's going great. Yes, thank you for asking. My arm's not getting tired at all. It is not feeling like it's about to break off. I don't need a break from that hand at all. Thank you for asking. I don't usually blow dry my hair because it's so boring. It's so boring to blow dry my hair. And also, I don't have time. I have 5 kids at home. I have 2 dogs. I have 2 guinea pigs. And we homeschool all the time, not just during COVID. I don't have time to blow dry my hair. I prefer to walk around like Medusa all day. Look at that curl. I'm very excited about the curl. Since I'm obviously a professional now, I'm gonna add some more curls. You might think to yourself here, Michelle, why wouldn't you just leave your curly hair? That's because it's curly, yes, but it's also frizzy and I look like I just stuck my hair into a light socket. So it doesn't look good is what I'm trying to tell you. Speaking of entertaining, if you see any kind of weird treatments or unusual supplies, be sure and tag me on social media, wherever you see it, or DM me the products so I can try it out. Let me know below what kind of hair you have and what kind of hair videos you want to see. That's important to me. Now we're to the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe to me, because if you don't, it's going to take you 3 hours to blow dry your hair. Well, I have a lot to say about this. It took a little bit longer than doing nothing. That's the first thing. The second thing is it leaves a nice little curl. Did you see how many curls? Obviously nowhere near as good as my... Nowhere near as good as my actual curls, but not bad for just a curling iron. I didn't hate it. These bristles are so soft, it's like brushing your hair with a really soft brush. Try as I might, I was really getting it in there, seeing if I could get my hair caught, and was actually surprised every time my hair did not get wrapped up in it and caught. You know what I'm talking about when you get the round brush and your hair gets caught in it and you have to tug it out? That did not happen even though I tried to make it happen just for you. I think it's just because it's so incredibly soft. It really actually felt soft while I was doing it. Didn't hurt, there wasn't tugging. It felt great. It felt like somebody else was doing my hair, except for that one time when my arm got super tired. I felt like I was working out all day long lifting weights. But other than that, this was really pretty great. I'm trying to think of something I didn't like about it. Oh, I remember. It gets super hot up here. You know how when you're doing a curling iron, you feel like you have to touch it? I do. Well, this gets really hot. You can't touch it. You may have noticed when I went to grab it to help me twist it, and it was too hot to touch. So literally the only thing I can find wrong with this is this. The question is, will I start doing... I mean, look at this. Seriously. This is pretty nice. It's not sticking up everywhere. It looks like I got my hair done at the salon. It is shinier. Look at this shine. I'm pretty happy about this. The question remains, will I do this every time I take a bath? No, because if I feel like I have to do this every time I take a bath, then I'll just stop taking baths forever. Overall, I give this a 5. I give this a 5 midnights. I'm trying to come up with a star rating, so help me name them. 5 midnights for this hair dryer. Curling wand, brush, I give it 5 midnights. 5 moons, 5 stars, midnight stars. Makes sense, but then at the same time, that's so lame and boring. Don't forget to watch this video right there. You're gonna love that one. Be kind and rewind.